Hi everyone, Steve here. I'm going to keep this video relatively quick compared to the last few of them. So, the Santa rally is in full force, as you can see. This is more proof by what you can see where the account balance was when I made adjustments to the strategy, and now that we're sitting on an open profit of just under 23 grand from there. So, it's proof that everybody is a genius in a bull market. So, to start, you can just ignore my fibs here. We are currently at all-time high levels. On the last couple of videos, I've been talking about how this area right here, right around 47.20, is a key level of resistance, and it was. Once we closed above that, right about here, it pretty much just took off from there. The day trading session was also pretty good. I wasn't in for the full day. I only made one trade on my live account, and I was in for about 13 points, and then I took that position off for the day. So moving on, let's take a look at gold. Gold is, I think that I've mentioned, not something that I'm really all that great at really trading at all, but so far we've managed to make a little bit of gains here. So just a reminder, originally I was doing a script that's based off of this oscillator here. However, the script is not working as it should be, so I'm kind of mostly making discretionary decisions at this point, based off of a combination of these two oscillators. Again, this is a heavily modified stochastics, and this is a heavily modified MACD. But most of the trades that I'm making on my live account are based off of price action. I use VOAP with standard deviations on a tick volume chart rather than something time-based like this. And it's just something I'm more comfortable with having actual money on the line. Moving on to the Russell. Again, the Russell, not something I'm really great at trading. I don't do day trading on the Russell at all. I just don't. I've never really managed to make any actual money with it. I haven't really lost any money either, but I'm just not really a fan of how the price action goes on the Russell. It's just not part of my personality. Moving on to copper. Copper has had a huge rise since our position entered here at 431.25, and we had this this whole resistance area here. As you can see, I marked it with this line, but after breaking through there, it just kind of shot up, and now we are at this next resistance level. So we'll see how that goes. On to crude. Same thing. Basically the entire market is moving in sympathy with itself. We are rallying, we have a lot of inflation, end of the year, all that jazz. So, you know, good time for anybody who went long over the last week and a half. Let's see. On the natural gas, same thing. We are still in this lower range, but it looks like we have a possibility of having a breakout here. That'll be nice if we do. So again, we're in at 3 and 88.5, and yeah, natural gas is one that I usually have had pretty reasonable luck with. Onto the T-bonds. Again, we're short the T-bonds because of everything that the Fed is doing. Treasury is not really something I do very often anyway, but we're not really doing too bad with this position so far. Onto the 10-year. Pretty much the same thing. A lot more flat though. We are sitting at $0. At the end of the day, I think we were down by like $31.25 or something like that. So yeah, no, this since we put on this position, it has not really done anything. Not a big deal there. You know, rather be neutral than losing. Silver. I like swing trading silver a lot more than gold, but I like day trading gold a lot more than silver. I don't know why. It's just always worked better for me that way. But anyway, so precious metals, as you can see across the board, just kind of rising out of this basin here. So if you are long precious metals, fantastic. and we're back at the S&P. No idea why all of these are out of order from last time, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And like I said, wanted this one to be quick because it's Monday. I didn't really do a whole lot of trading today, and I have made zero decisions as far as changing any positions on this whole strategy thing. But I made a joke a couple of days ago about how, hey, it's really unlikely, but at this rate, maybe we'll get back up to 100K by the end of the year. Unlikely, but who knows? Well, I've come a lot closer than I thought that I would, which just goes to show that no matter how much you lose, as long as you've still got some powder left, you can keep on going if you have a plan and if you have discipline. If you're a terrible trader all the way around, though, don't count on it. Revenge trading, always a bad idea. Making emotional decisions while trading, bad idea. However, going, well, what we were doing wasn't working, so we're going to try this approach instead, and taking a measured, reasonable response absolutely can and does work. So we'll see how this goes till the end of the year, and then on into next year. It'll be interesting, because I have a month off from school now, so I'm pretty much just going to be trading and doing programming stuff and all that. So I hope all of you had a good holiday season, and we'll see you next time.